Ever pondered how what you eat impacts how you perform, not just physically but mentally too? It's a question that's been asked since the dawn of time, and while we've made significant strides in understanding the science behind nutrition, we're still learning the intricate ways our diet influences our overall performance. Imagine your body as a high-performance vehicle. The fuel you put into it can either maximize its performance or cause it to sputter and stall. In the same way, the food we eat can either provide us with the energy and nutrients we need to perform at our best, or leave us feeling sluggish and unfocused. The quality of our fuel, our food, plays a crucial role in how well we perform both physically and mentally. Consuming a diet rich in whole foods provides us with a steady supply of energy, supports our immune system, and aids in recovery from physical exertion. On the other hand, a diet high in processed foods can lead to energy spikes and crashes, inflammation, and a decreased ability to focus and concentrate. But it's not just about eating healthy foods, it's about understanding what our bodies need to perform optimally and tailoring our diet to meet those needs. Athletes, for instance, have different dietary requirements than the average person. They require more calories, more protein, and a careful balance of nutrients to support their rigorous training and recovery. And just as there's no one-size-fits-all approach to training, there's no one-size-fits-all diet. Different athletes fuel their bodies in different ways, each with its own set of benefits and drawbacks. Some athletes swear by a plant-based diet, while others believe in the power of animal protein. Some find balance in a diet that includes a mix of both. As we venture into the world of athletic performance, let's explore how different athletes fuel their bodies and the outcomes they experience. Remember, the journey of discovery is just as important as the destination. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a fascinating ride into the world of diet and performance. When you think of an athlete, you might picture a protein-packed, meat-heavy diet. But what if we told you there are athletes thriving on a plant-based regimen? One such example is right from Netflix's The Game Changers. This athlete has not only made a mark in their sport but also defied the traditional understanding of nutrition. They've shown that it's possible to excel in sports while adhering to a vegan lifestyle. This athlete's daily menu doesn't include steak, chicken, or fish. Instead, it's filled with a colorful array of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. And yes, they are getting enough protein. They're not just surviving on this diet, they're thriving. Their performance has been consistently strong and their recovery times have been impressive. Switching to a plant-based diet wasn't an overnight decision. It was a journey filled with research, experimentation, and adjustments, but the athlete didn't let the challenges deter them. They had to learn to ignore the myths about plant-based diets being deficient in protein and other essential nutrients. They had to push against societal norms and the expectations of their sport. The transition wasn't easy. They faced skeptical peers and coaches who questioned their nutritional choices. They faced doubts about whether they could maintain their performance on a diet devoid of animal products. But they persevered, driven by a desire to align their lifestyle with their values, and a belief that they could perform at their best while eating a diet that was better for their health and the planet. Today, their performance is a testament to the power of plants. They've shown that you don't need to rely on animal products to be a top athlete. Their success has inspired others to reconsider their dietary choices and has started a conversation about the role of nutrition in athletic performance. Plant power is real, and this athlete is a testament to that. But what about those on the other end of the dietary spectrum? On the flip side, we have athletes who swear by a meat-heavy or even entirely carnivorous diet. How does their performance compare? Let's delve into the world of the carnivore athlete, a realm where protein reigns supreme. These athletes rely heavily on meat, fish, eggs, and dairy for their energy and nutrient needs. They are the embodiment of the age-old belief that protein, especially animal protein, is the key to building strength and endurance. From the documentary, we have an athlete who has taken this approach to an extreme. This high-performing athlete has embraced a fully carnivorous diet, consuming nothing but meat. No fruits, no vegetables, just meat. It's a diet that would make a T-Rex proud. Let's talk performance. The carnivore athlete boasts impressive stats. They have strength and endurance which rival and sometimes even surpass those of their plant-eating counterparts. They credit this high level of performance to their meat-heavy diet, claiming that it provides them with the necessary fuel to push their bodies to the limit. But it's not all smooth sailing. Following a strictly carnivorous diet comes with its own set of challenges. It can be socially isolating, as the dietary restrictions can make group meals and eating out tricky. There's also the question of nutrient diversity. While meat is packed with protein, it lacks certain essential nutrients found in plant-based foods. Despite these challenges, the carnivore athlete remains steadfast in their dietary beliefs. To them, the benefits outweigh the drawbacks. Their performance is proof that their approach works for them. However, it's important to note that what works for one person might not work for another. Each individual's body responds differently to different diets. What fuels one athlete to victory might leave another feeling sluggish and undernourished. In the end, it's not about following a specific diet religiously. It's about finding what works best for your body and your performance goals. As you can see, both ends of the dietary spectrum can yield successful athletes, but what is the key takeaway here? Let's not forget about the athletes who follow a balanced diet, incorporating elements from both plant and animal sources. How do they fare in the arena of performance? In the grand scheme of things, it's about balance. It's about finding the right mix of nutrients that works for your body, your lifestyle, and your personal goals. For some athletes, that equilibrium comes from a balanced diet that includes both plant-based and animal-based foods. Take, for instance, the story of a certain champion marathon runner featured in the documentary. This athlete found their stride, quite literally, when they struck a balance between the two dietary extremes. Their diet is a smorgasbord of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean meats, and dairy. They don't shy away from a juicy steak, but neither do they pass up a vibrant, nutrient-packed salad. Their performance? Well, their record speaks for itself. They've consistently ranked in the top tier of their sport, outpacing competitors who swear by either plant-based or meat-heavy diets. Their energy levels are steady, their recovery times impressive, and their overall health is a testament to the power of balance. But it's not always a walk in the park. Maintaining a balanced diet, especially for an athlete, comes with its own set of challenges. It's a constant juggling act, ensuring that their body gets all the nutrients it needs without tipping the scales too far in one direction. It's about making informed dietary choices without becoming obsessive, and it's about listening to their body's signals. One might argue that it requires a certain level of discipline and knowledge, perhaps even more so than sticking to a strictly plant-based or carnivorous diet. But as our marathon runner shows, the payoff can be worth the effort. Clearly, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to diet and performance, so what's the final verdict? We'll delve into that in our next scene. But for now, let's appreciate the athletes who have found their sweet spot in the middle, proving that balance in diet and in life can indeed lead to success. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Is there a best diet for performance? Let's pause for a moment and reflect on the journey we've embarked on together. We've seen the impact of different diets on the performance of athletes, from the vegan warriors to the carnivore champions and those who find balance in their meals. What we've learned is that the concept of the best diet is as diverse as the athletes themselves. In the world of performance and sports, one size certainly does not fit all. Each athlete, with their unique physiology and metabolic needs, responds differently to various dietary approaches. Some thrive on plant-based diets, while others find their peak performance fueled by a carnivorous approach. And then there are those who strike a balance, finding their power in a mix of both. The key takeaway is individuality. It's about understanding your body, your goals, and your personal preferences. It's about listening to your body's signals and respecting its needs. It's about experimenting, refining, and finding that sweet spot where diet and performance meet in a harmonious dance. Take inspiration from the athletes we've featured. They've shown us the power of commitment, the strength of discipline, and the impact of dietary choices. But remember, they are not templates to be copied blindly. They are inspirations, guiding lights leading us towards our own unique path. Consult with professionals, a dietitian, a nutritionist, a trainer. They can all provide valuable insights and guidance tailored to your specific needs. They can help you navigate the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and steer you towards a diet that fuels your performance while also promoting your overall health. And finally, remember, it's not a race, it's a journey. A journey towards optimal performance, towards health, towards becoming the best version of yourself. It's not about following a trend, but about finding what fuels your body best. So, what will your game-changing diet be? Remember, it's not about following a trend, but about finding what fuels your body best. So what will your game-changing diet be?